Kate, John, and Jamie as part of our Creating Opportunities theme, and really talking about how the show builds independence and confidence. So, John, I'd like to start with you. Have you been in the musical for many years?
Yes, I've been in the musical for many years.
What is your favorite part about being on stage?
Singing and acting.
And Kate, why was your role on stage as a staff support really important to be able to offer the opportunity for both John and Jamie to be a part of the musical?
Yeah.
You were such a good singer, John, and the play moves super fast, and so my role mostly was just to make sure that the guys were able to keep up, and my role really was just to stay there and make sure that the play stayed on pace, and I was able to be there and just make sure everything went according to plan.
And you and Jamie got to have a lot of fun one-on-one together. Yeah, everybody could definitely tell that you guys have a good time.
This guy, yeah, he's super fun to work with, and that was kind of the reason that I was there was the play moves really quick, but I mean if you're able to be there and kind of support the individuals the way that they need to be there, it really is a super fun environment, and it's fast paced, but it really is super fun.
And John, you've been in the show for a long time, so you've gotten to be more independent every year on stage.
That's right.
Right. And did you?
John really, he didn't even need me.
And last year, John, you even got to have a line all by yourself on stage for the first time, right?
Right.
Do you have a favorite memory that you can share from your time together on stage?
I like drinking a regular amount and doing the green room.
And John, we also know you love to sing in the green room in between scenes too. I know last year you were serenading everybody in there. What's your favorite song to sing in the green room?
The Jolly Holiday. Have you ever seen the grass so green? Or
all right, awesome. I know you have a lot of fun in the green room. So one last question. How does the show help build friendships between HCO individuals and staff and community members?
it just does help friendship members and community staff members.
And it really is fun watching some of the community members that may have never even encountered an individual with disabilities, like work with them. I really built like a really fun relationship with Chris Adams, who ended up being Prince Eric, and his relationship with them really grew, and it was fun watching him develop this relationship from just someone that was in the play to someone that ended up having a job at HCO. Like it's cool watching that transition of I just met these people to now I want to do this for a living. You know what I'm saying? So it was really fun working with him. He brought a really fun environment to the play, and I would do it again. It was a fun time.
And neat about you, Kate, I believe you were doing this when you were a part-timer, a direct support professional with HCO, and now you have a full-time career with HCO.
Absolutely. I mean, I was doing this while I was doing my internship. So I was waking up at 8 a.m., going to my internship from 8 to 4, going home from 4 to 5, and then going and from 5 to 11, and doing this stuff with them. And it was super fun. It's such a fun environment going into this play because it's not work. It really is just like this atmosphere where you can express yourself in this different kind of environment, and it was something that I had never done before. So coming into that environment and just being able to express yourself in this way that I had never done personally before was super fun, and I would do it again. It was a great time.
And John and Jamie, you guys love being on stage with Kate, don't you?
I love being on stage with Kate.
I think my favorite memory from this last play was the fact that John knew my lines better than I knew my own. So if I didn't know my lines, I would just look at this guy and be like, okay, so what comes next? And John would know. He would know my lines. So
Right. Well, you know,
He
he
was
was
great.
really your mentor on stage because he had
Absolutely.
done it for so many years. So.
Absolutely. He was there more so for me than I was though for them, you know? So it was really a great time. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Well, thank you guys for being, you know, just some of our great stars on stage. And hopefully we'll see you guys up there next year for 2021 for Annie. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, bye.
Definitely. Thank you again.
I'm here with Cole and Hannah, who are part of the Creating Opportunities theme. Thank you for being here. And can you share how you got involved in the musical and why you decided to audition?
So for me, I have known about HCO ever since I was a little kid. It was the first theatrical experience I've ever had. And the first show I ever saw was actually Annie, all the way back in like 2002. So we always, it would always be like a summer tradition going to see the shows every year. And one year in 2017, I was graduating and I was like, you know what? They're doing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Always wanted to do that show. Let's see. And so I just got the nerve and I tried out and ended up getting one of the spies. And it was one of the best experiences of my summer. It was so fun. And so I kept doing it and doing it.
And mine was Cole actually introduced me to HCO because we had done musicals together at La Crescent's Community Theater, and then he was just like, Hannah, you know what? You need to do a play here since you are going to Winona State. And I was like, sure. So he dragged me along to HCO and to the audition, and I got cast as Little Mermaid. And then I came back again last year, and it's been awesome.
And Hannah, during your first year with the musical, you decided to apply at HCO and become a direct support professional. Why did you decide to become a staff member here at HCO?
So during the musical for The Little Mermaid, I was sitting downstairs, like outside of the audition room, and one of the workers at HCO came up to me and was talking to me, and she asked me what my major was, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be a social worker. And she immediately was like, okay, this is the perfect job for you. You need to work here. And so I applied, and I got put in with the kids program, and I absolutely love them. I love doing all of the opportunities that they create for them, and it's just brought me back to HCO every year for the musical.
So what really brings you back year after year?
For me, what brings me back every year is just the atmosphere. You know, me and Hannah, we've both done like other community theater shows. And, we've always, there will be some theaters where we'll walk in and there's always like a competitive, tension. Like it's always like so nerve-wracking. But whenever, we come to HCO for the auditions, it's always just so welcoming and so just like open and just so nice. And you walk into the audition room and everyone's just smiling and they just want you to just have fun with it. And I think that's the reasons why I usually come back. And also just getting to interact with the community members and the clients every year. It's always so good to like have a specific period of time frame because life is so busy and we only get this one time to see each other. And I think that's one of the other reasons why I really love coming back every year.
Mm-hmm. I would say for me, what brings me back is like what Cole said, the community. It's like, it's not even a community, it's almost like a family. It's like you come back and you're just welcomed by everyone and you just like almost feel like you're home. Like I remember every single time, like when we do the costume parade or when we step into the St. Mary's Theater for the first time, it's just like you let out a breath of fresh air and you're just like, this is it. Like I'm ready, let's get this done. And it's just, all of the community members around you just make you feel like you belong there and that there's not a single person that doesn't. And that feeling is just so awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of our productions, and hopefully you will be auditioning for Annie in 2021 and we'll get the opportunity to see you up on stage. And Cole, I'm sure a lot of people really recognize you from your chef role in Little Mermaid. And if people didn't laugh and enjoy themselves that night at the theater, I don't know if you can have fun. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You.
I am here with Maddie, Fauna, and Britt, and they're here today to talk about our theme of creating opportunities, with the focus being able to provide the opportunity for individuals to participate fully in the musical. So Maddie, can you share why your role of being a staff support on stage is so important?
I think all the staff that help out with the musical are really important.
The musical.
Some of the individuals
Britt.
that have mobility issues need their staff to help them get around the stage. Some
Mistakes.
individuals just need a little help and guidance to remember when to start singing or dancing.
The dancing.
There's a lot of responsibilities that all the staff have,
The
and
fauna.
it all depends on what kind of support the individual
The
needs.
part.
And I think having staff
The staff.
on stage with them helps them be a little bit more comfortable, especially if they're nervous about getting in front of a lot of people and singing and stuff. So I think it helps them if they know somebody and trust their staff on stage. It helps them be a little bit more confident.
So Brittany, is it important for you to be able to be independent on stage?
Yeah.
And what is your favorite part about being in the musical?
The musical.
I dancing, singing. Like dancing and singing?
Singing now.
You really like your costumes you get to wear too, right?
I'm about to work.
Yeah, that's one of your favorite parts, I think.
The part.
Is wearing the costume?
Yeah.
And Maddie and Fauna, you guys you do all of your scenes together. So what's your favorite part about both of you being able to be on stage together?
I just really like being on stage with her and watching her smile and laugh and get really excited. She loves to sing and dance, so
The dance.
she gets really excited about the musical, and it's also really fun to like see her put a smile on everybody's face every day. She's good for morale.
And Fauna, you love to dance, don't you?
Yeah, you're good at dancing.
Dancing.
Yeah. You really like the songs too, right?
The song.
I sing
And I bet it's a lot of fun for you guys to get to do it together, right? Brittany and Fauna, do you enjoy being on?
The fauna.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and Maddie for sharing how important it is for staff to be able to be on stage so that people really can be as independent as possible. So thank you guys so much. I'm here with Sophie as part of our Creating Opportunities theme and really focusing on individuals having the independence and confidence to shine. So Sophie, do you feel that the musicals have helped to make you feel more confident and independent?
Yes, because I get to meet new friends and be a part of the community that I would not normally get to be around. It challenges and encourages me to pick up things quicker. The musicals give me the opportunity to enjoy every moment, be more independent, but also have fun.
And can you share a favorite memory from one of the musicals?
My favorite memory from the musicals was being chosen for a speaking part in My Fair Lady. It was especially fun to work with the lead in the play that helped me perfect my Cockney accent, wear a beautiful red dress, and learn how to waltz for the first time. It was my first opportunity to have a speaking role and a new experience that helped me gain confidence.
That's right. I forgot that Janelle, who was the lead last year, worked with you to show you how to do a Cockney accent. Yeah, what a great opportunity. What has been your favorite role so far?
My favorite role so far has been tap dancing as a seagull in the musical The Little Mermaid. It was so much fun because I had never tap danced before, but the other cast members helped me learn to practice as we had so much fun tapping together as seagulls, both backstage and on stage.
And you've now continued with tap dancing, right? You've been taking a couple classes and found kind of a new hobby out of it, which is really neat.
Correct.
And Sophie, why do you think the musicals are so important?
It gives the community an opportunity to see how strong and important home and community options is. It also helps raise money for HCO and helps create a community where everyone feels welcome.
Well, and I feel that the musical has, really made you more independent and confident. And do you want to just quickly share an award that you won actually last year?
I actually won the Self-Advocacy Award for the year. So.
And do you feel like the show kind of helped build up your confidence to be a stronger self-advocate?
Definitely.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I know, Sophie, everybody's going to miss seeing you up on the stage in 2020, but now everybody has a face to be rooting for next year when they come to see 2021's Annie production. So thank you.
Thank you very much.